This is Murrow and Emmy Award-winning CBS 47 Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Catherine Herr.
And I'm Brian Dorman. First at 5, a CBS 47 exclusive investigation connected to the illegal medical lab in Reedley, where 20 infectious diseases and 1,000 mice bioengineered to carry COVID-19 were discovered.
Tonight, a shocking discovery. The company that operated the Reedley lab previously operated a lab in Fresno, and these photos show what appears to be hundreds of mice, hazardous chemicals, and multiple electrical violations at the Fresno facility.
Medeiros Bab has the story that you will only see tonight on CBS 47.
Back in 2020, this fire broke out at the Fresno Universal Meditech location, a company tied to the illegal Reedley lab. In my hands is the fire report and other city reports that document the hazards that were on the property, but it wasn't until the fire chief sounded alarms that something was done. 3 years ago, a small fire broke out at this medical lab near North and Orange. The fire report lists the cause as undetermined, but employees say it was likely electrical. In September of 2020, a Fresno City report detailed unpermitted lab walls and electrical work, including overloaded circuits and hundreds of feet in extension cords. 2 years passed with nothing done. Then in August of 2022, the landlord for the lab raised concerns to Fire Chief Kerry Donis. In an email to city staff, Donis wrote, quote, "It says it's a medical type supply business, but something is off here," end quote. The email continues with Donis stating that the building owner was concerned that, quote, "The smell in this building could be the result of animal testing," end quote. The fire chief called for inspection, saying nothing was done because, quote, "likely COVID impacted the ability to follow up," end quote. That prompted a joint city and county inspection in October of 2022. Dozens of photos taken by city code enforcement from that date show the tubs of experimental mice, vats of hazardous materials, and other unmarked chemicals, as well as hundreds of feet of extension cords and other electrical hazards. On the part of the city was delayed. Then Fresno code enforcement employees and the lab's self-identified president exchanged emails. The president stated that the chemicals were for in vitro fertilization testing kits and says the company was in the process of moving everything to a new location due to a landlord dispute. The city asked them not to move the chemicals due to safety concerns, but at that point it was too late and the creditor for the company already moved supplies to Reedley. In 2023, the company then tried to move back to the city of Fresno, this time in a building near the airport. But the Reedley site was discovered shut down, and the site near the airport was denied a permit. Our station reached out to a city spokesperson. They declined to comment further than a previous statement. For a look at the nearly 150 photos taken of the lab in Fresno by code enforcement, head over to our website, yourcentralvalley.com. Medeiros Bab, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.